Welcome back to another Alliance War video. We have 4 Loki versus TCN. They banned Silk, Void, and Cassie. Obviously, TCN is a big whale alliance. I know we're referred to as a whale alliance, but not all of our members are whales. Obviously, we have the whales of whales. Shout out to Yusafa. We got Enzo, Adman, and Andrew the Rough is up there as a free-to-play whale, but it's really first to pay. That's what when he says he's F2P, it's first to pay. But looking at my team here, I have White Magneto, Peni, and SpiderGwen as well. SpiderGwen's like a staple this season, mainly because I'm taking the sassies on 38. But White Magneto is actually coming in to take a couple fights. Not only am I going to benefit from his guidance, but I'm going to basically use him for a Mantis and a Nick Fury. I've taken Killmonger, and I've taken a rank 2 Killmonger in the offseason with unboosted with White Magneto, basically on the same node, and it wasn't a problem. Just checking out to see if this is a rank 3. And it is a rank 3 sassy, so yay me. But it wasn't a problem. I didn't find it too difficult. But with Killmonger, if he happens to catch you and he bleeds you, it could be trouble. And White Magneto's bleed immune, right? And he can use the pre-fight on him, which means he doesn't gain power from the parry stun because it's not a debuff. So I liked him for the fight initially, but we'll get into that after this Man Thing. This Man Thing is on debuff immunity on knockdown, so ebb and flow knockdown, and he goes debuff immune when you knock him down. And basically, I'm just gonna hit him. Really, I just want to watch his unstoppable, and mainly when. Not just when he throws a heavy, but when his postule buffs fall off of me. I don't have a dex buff because I have a Spidey 99 relic, so I start with the parry heavy, and I'm using a White Magneto pre-fight here, so I can actually parry him whenever I want. Now, the only danger is that if he nullifies any of his postule buffs, then I'm going to take damage if I don't have any withers on me. So, as see right there, one was nullified and he went unstoppable, so I was like, yeah, I gotta watch that because I can't keep a slow on him because he goes debuff immune. So I just have to kind of watch that and see how it goes. I popped in a invulnerability boost because if I happen to push him over 3 bars, hopefully his debuff immunity wears off and I don't knock him down afterwards, and I can just not take any damage via decay. So that's like the plan, but I do want to knock him down here and there to basically deal damage, because with the Fury up, it will help. So right here, I don't want to knock him down. You see how decay is protecting me from the poison right there, but I want him to throw the special 2. I wasn't very patient fighting this guy in previous wars, so I just want to make sure that I take my time a little bit more here. Just be safe. It's first fight of the war, and TCN often puts up good scores, so we obviously need to get back on the winning side of things. So at this point, the SP3 basically kills him. I just need to wait out that unstoppable, and then I could combo into a special if I need to, but ultimately very smooth. Now this fight, there's some fights in war to where things go very well and you're really happy of. This fight is a fight that things go poorly, but I'm still proud of the fight because towards the end of the fight, I obviously thought, I was like, okay, there's a few things that I can die from, and reverb being one of them, low health, stuff like that. I get clipped, and so I thought of what I need to do to basically get myself out of the situation. So the fight starts out relatively well. Killmonger is just a freaking pain. So I'm just gonna parry heavy. I'm not really too worried about the reverb at the beginning. I want to push him to a special 2 right there. I should have thrown a combo into to bait him to a special 2. And what that basically does, it lets me hit his block for spacing. So That's really what I should have done here. Just knock him down, bait this SB2, and you know, things are going, you know, okay. I'm taking some chip damage and reverb damage here and there, but nothing too significant. At this point, I should have thrown my SB2 for damage. So here I throw it, and unfortunately the Fury was down. So then I get clipped by a special, special 2, or special 1, sorry. And I'm in the corner, so I'm starting to think that I need to get out of this corner. And I armor break him here, and I'm like, okay, just get out of this corner, get this Fury going. But his reverb is up here, so I'm taking some chip damage. I need him to throw this, and he does. And right here is where I should have thrown this combo into that special 1. I would have got some damage, and I would have armor broke him. Now, I'm just like, okay, this fight's not out of control, but I'm slowly getting into my corner. It's not where I want to be, and I really need to get a handle of this fight. I'm still winning the health race at this point, but he is slowly chipping me down. But I'm just like, okay, just make sure I stick my parries here. I need to get a parry heavy. And at this point, I should have thrown that special 1 after the parry. I would have armor broke him, and then he wouldn't have any reverb as his power is building. So I'm like, okay, I eat this combo, and I'm like, oh no. Now I'm like, what do I have to do? Because his reverb's gonna come back after this. I have my relic. I'm like, okay, take that away. His indestructible, and I'm waiting for his reverb to go on cooldown. Then I throw my relic to make sure that it does not interact with reverb, and I heavy into it to get the protection down, and I dex the last hit. His reverb's on cooldown, and I throw my special 2 with protection down, and I kill him. Like, that thought process at the end, after I took that combo and almost died, is exactly what I thought I had to do to win the fight. And that's something that you can be proud of. Obviously, the fight, you know, looking at it, I got clipped a lot. Lots of room for improvement, and I can do better. But there are fights that we take where we're like, all right, you know, that went crappy, but I actually thought about what to do and I executed. And you can kind of lean on that a little bit for confidence. And actually, it sucked healing him up because I have to take him here, but it was totally worth it. I was going into this fight with a lot of confidence. And for this fight, you know, I basically want to make sure that I am right under a bar, some sort of under a bar of power. I want to push her to an SB2 if I can, but if she does throw her special 1, she puts that, you know, ZZZ timer on you, and what that does is basically she'll put you to sleep as it wears off. But if you have any prowess effect and you throw a special, you can clear off that timer even if there's 2 or 3 of them. See, like right here, she throws that special 2, and she's being really friendly actually. So here, I throw my special 2 because I have power back, so it's going to feed me power. And this is something you do want to do with White Magneto versus Mantis. You want to make sure you have those power backs if you are going to throw that special 2, just to make sure you have it. But that fight went ultimately very, very cleanly. I knew what I wanted to do. I actually felt good after the Killmonger fight, so it went very, very well. And fighting with confidence, I think, is very important in war. You know, the times that we go in scared and thinking, don't mess up, is when we're not thinking about the fight and what to do. So this fight is a rank 3 sassy. Good old TCN has the, you know, rank 3 sassy. Necro came out, I think, a day before this or whatnot, so it was relatively, you know, fresh in people's minds. Like, you know, there's Maestro bosses and stuff, but Sassy versus SpiderGwen on this note is basically just going to go the same, no matter what, you know, what it will, not no matter what rank, but at rank 3 it's going to go the same as a rank 2. And so the fight's going to start again around 40% where I got to deal with his regen. So I'm just basically, you know, I have him ineverated here, and I have him cornered, and I want him to, he can't dump his special 1 unless I actually let it fall off, but he's still ineverated, so I'm not going to refresh my, my sense, because I want him to throw his power, and I want him to actually go into Wrath instead of keeping him at 4 stacks of rage stacks, because that's mitigating my damage. But there I get an intercept, and I'm like, all right, cool. I throw my special 2, And then I'm going to go and hit him after the stun because this node does allow that. But here I want to bait the special too. Boom, I get it. And now he's in Wrath. So this is perfect because I'm gonna use his Wrath to get an intercept. Go into my special 2. I'm boosted, but he's stun immune, so I almost get 2 bars of power. And I'm going to bait the special 2. I wanted to relic into it, but didn't want to chance not killing him and pushing him to 3 bars. So just being patient here. I'm gonna work for my intercept a bit, and right here I'm gonna backdraft, and I get clipped. But I get the other intercept here, and I go into my special 2, and this will ultimately kill him with a nice big crit. So that was my war. We did end up beating TCN. We had 2 Maestro bosses. They got 1 kill each, 1 timeout and a death. So we won by 6-5. So this got us on the winning streak. Shout out to Trappy, Karate Mike, and Madcap for the MVPs. And see you guys in the next one.